Right, this is the 10th episode, which is the last qualifier. We've already qualified now, whatever happens, which is a good thing. Which is the first time I've qualified. Which obviously, after this game, we'll have a look at the draw properly because we've qualified. So obviously, now we can actually see the draw properly instead of skipping it. Because if we don't qualify, I'd end up skipping it because there's not really much interest if I don't qualify. But now that I've qualified, obviously. We'll have a look at the draw once the draw comes about, because obviously we've qualified whatever happens. I mean, the most points Czech Republic can get if they beat me is 21 points, which they'd still be 2 points behind us, but that would cement their place like for second at the playoffs if they win. Which they have got a better goal difference than Croatia. So, and I don't actually know who Croatia's got. I can't actually remember now. All that I know though is that I've definitely qualified whatever I do. But let's try and see if I can end the campaign undefeated. Like the qualifying campaign. Because obviously we haven't tasted defeat yet in the qualifiers with Armenia. Like we've lost friendly games and stuff, but we haven't lost qualifiers. And obviously the friendly games weren't on record anyways. I mean, really and truthfully, a draw for Czech Republic will guarantee them second. But I don't know if that would guarantee them a playoff though, because I think only a certain amount of second place teams make it. So I'm not sure if a point would be enough for them to qualify like through the playoffs, like get to the playoffs. Oh crap. But obviously we're just focused on ourselves. They've hit the post. I actually thought that was going well wide at first, to be honest. Whoa, my player did not get that somehow. Oh, come on, man. And that's 1-0 because of my player giving the ball away. It's a good job I'm already through. But it could end the run of my undefeated run, which I don't really want. Absolutely not happening. There's no way that's not a goal. Absolutely not. Oh, fuck off, that was not offside, mate. Which were 1-0 down because of a stupid goal. See, what a knob. What a cheat. And that was well wide. No one there. We've got a throw on, but we're 1-0 down thanks to the Czech Republic taking an early lead, you mug. And then obviously I should have been level because that should not have hit the post. That should be 1-1. All day long should that be 1-1. Oh, I can't fucking get through there, mate. There we go. Come on. Fucking shit touch. Mikatari, what you doing, dickhead? Offside. What? That ain't a foul. Fuck off, you absolute wanker. One. I was gonna shout for my player to get out my way because I really thought it was going to get in my way, but I managed to stay on, avoid the sliding tackle, and get the shot away and beat Petr Cech for 1-1. My player was right in the way there, so it's a good job he scored that, because otherwise he might not have scored that if it hit my own player. But it's 1-1 now between the Czech Republic and Armenia. That's not a great ball. Give me options. Oh, fucking hell. Two one. From a throw on that they had that really shouldn't have been a throw on, because my player should have controlled that, but we capitalised from them giving the ball away. And I mean, what a finish. It's a brilliant finish. And it looks like that our undefeated run remains well intact now with that 2-1 lead. Their ball. Yeah, after this game, by the way, there's 5 friendlies to play before the World Cup itself, so obviously I'll be playing the 5 friendly games first before I do the next recording, which obviously, one thing that's definitely guaranteed is that there'll be at least 3 more episodes with Armenia, because obviously I'll have at least 3 games to play because of the World Cup now, because obviously I've qualified. I was actually hoping my goalkeeper was going to come forward and get the ball there, but he didn't. And I think that's my free kick. And it's a yellow. It's a shame that Mkhitaryan's free kick accuracy is only 57. You see, my highest rated free kick taker is 86. And that's the player that scored my goal. I'm having a sip of my coffee and I'm going to smash one from distance. I mean, we've had 2 shots on target. I've had 1 shot on target. It would be amazing if I score from here, which was a low driven shot, but straight into the wall. Which we still got the ball. Ooh. So it's 4 minutes added on at the end of the first half. That's a throw on. Just trying to see if we can add to our lead. It's a decent ball, but there was no one there. I mean, that wasn't a bad ball, there was just no one there attacking it. I mean, that was a pretty good ball if someone was there to attack it, and that is half time, and we lead 2-1. So they took an early lead after 14 minutes. We equalised in the 28th minute. And then 5 minutes later, in the 33rd minute, we took the lead. So Croatia are 1-0 up, Greece and Poland are 1-1. And we're leading 2-1. I'm making a substitution for that 64 rated player, whatever his name is, because his stamina's 48 rated, so I'm going to make a half-time substitution. And yeah, so we had 4 shots, 3 on target, and obviously 2 goals. They've had 2 shots, 1 on target and 1 goal, and we both had the same amount of possession. So for me to not finish the campaign undefeated, they've got to score twice in the second half. Obviously without me scoring. But it just gets better and better. A nice finish, and that puts cement on victory. Probably not quite cemented as yet, because 3-1 they're still in the game, I suppose. Because obviously they're not the worst team in the world, obviously, but and they're not exactly one of the top nations either. Ah, that was an opportunity. Huh. Petacek kind of kicked that against my player, but obviously it doesn't come back to bite the Czech Republic as of yet. Oh, that kind of almost did drop down in the end, but that's a lovely ball over the top. It's 4-1. It's from 1-0 down to leading 4-1. Obviously I'm rolling a cigarette because I'm going to have a cigarette after this game while we have a look at the draw and stuff. Right. Which is a brilliant result, this. Ooh. He didn't keep that in play, that's my ball. Get out of my way, get out of my way. It's 5. Brilliant, brilliant performance. I'm going to make a double substitution now. And because I'm 5-1 up, I'm going to sub Mkhitaryan and my striker on and give my other players a bit of a run out. Because I've qualified, I'm 5-1 up. You know, I haven't really got anything to lose. That's not going to hurt, taking them off for this match with 25 minutes to go. And a 5-1 cushion. I tried feeding that through the middle, but defender got there. I'm not going to get that, am I? No, I'm not. Unlucky. Obviously, I think it's a brilliant result. I mean, being in this position with 20 minutes to go. I mean, obviously, this has definitely dented Czech Republic's hopes of finishing in the playoffs. What a save! What a save! I really thought that was it. I want to have a look at a replay on that. I mean, I really can't believe my keeper saved that. He got lucky because it came off the post. But what a save though. And obviously he managed to get the ball, at which that would have only have been a small consolation if they did score that with the time on the clock. But obviously any goal they do get would help their goal difference slightly. So it's still crucial for them to try and score some goals, because obviously 5-1 it's a bit of a hammering at the minute. And it's depending on what Croatia do in their game as well. I want to see if I can get a sixth. And if I don't get a sixth, oh well, 5-1's good enough. That was a pretty bad tackle. Not gonna lie, it looked like it just went right through him, but obviously nothing given. That's going to be a corner. Maybe better reactions from their player, and they probably could have had a tap in from a rebound, but obviously it wasn't to be. It was well wide in the end. That probably looked further away than what it was. Never really troubling the goalkeeper on that occasion. They've won the ball back. Get that. Right, that should be my keepers, yep. 5 minutes to go, which oh, fuck off, man. That weren't offside. It kind of looks like it's going to finish this way. Yeah, full time, 5-1. So they obviously took the lead in that game. And I ended up coming back to win the game comfortably. I mean, out of all 5 of my goals, Mkhitaryan didn't get on the score sheet, and my striker only got 1 goal. So, I mean, that ain't too bad. I mean, obviously, your strikers can't score in every game. Croatia won 2-0. Yeah. See, I'm kind of a bit worried that I'm going to get a really difficult group. I mean, after 10 games with won 8, drawn 2, scored 29 goals and conceded 6 with 26 points. That was when they hit the post early on with the score still 0-0. Then they did take the lead, which was a giveaway. I mean, my player did try sliding in, but he couldn't really do anything. And then I did get an equaliser. They tried making a tackle, they failed. My player got in the way, but I managed to equalise. And then not long afterwards, I won the ball back in a dangerous area, and then he fires at home past Petr Cech. And then this was the third goal just before, just after the start of the second half, to give me a 3-1 lead. Then this was the fourth goal, simple tapping really, from that far out with no one there around him. And then fifth goal, which Cech saved half, but then a free header from the follow up, and that was all the goals. Comfortable win in the end. I actually forgot, I actually didn't really pay attention to see who finished second in the end because of the goal difference. Because obviously, I mean, Croatia only won their game 2-0, so their goal difference wouldn't have been boosted up massively. So Cameroon in Group H, Spain in Group F, Mexico in Group G, Brazil obviously in Group A, as you know, because they're the hosts. South Africa in Group C, Hungary in Group A with Brazil, England's in Group E, Armenia, which is me, which we're in Group B, which is the group next to Brazil, Norway, they're in Group D, Australia in Group F with Spain, Honduras in Group A with Hungary and Brazil, France in Group E with England, Chile in Group B with me, Netherlands in Group H with Cameroon, Denmark in Group G along with Mexico, Egypt in Group G as well with Denmark and Mexico, Romania in Group D with Norway, Uruguay in Group C with South Africa, Colombia in Group F, Group E rather, with France and England, so that's a difficult group. The United States in Group D with Norway and Romania, South Korea in Group H with Netherlands and Cameroon, Ivory Coast in Group A with Hungary, Brazil, Honduras, Oman in Group C with Uruguay and South Africa, Peru in Group D with USA, Norway, Romania, so that obviously makes up Group D. So Group E is now made up with England, Colombia, France and Panama. Japan, they are my group with Chile and ourselves. Belgium, Group C with Uruguay, South Africa and Oman, so that group's all made up. Obviously there's still one more team that needs to be put in my group, one more team that needs to be put in Group G and Group H. And there's two more teams for Group F, which Group H is now made up with Netherlands, Cameroon, Portugal and South Korea. Argentina, so I've avoided them in my group. They've got Spain and Australia, so Spain's going to be a difficult game. Italy in Group G with Denmark, Egypt and Mexico, so there's one more space left, so whatever team this is will be in my group. No, two more spaces. Morocco in Group F, so this is the last team. I didn't see that one there. Germany, great. I've got Germany. to start the World Cup campaign with. So Armenia. So we've got 5 friendlies to play. Then we've got the World Cup, and because it's the World Cup, I think what I might do is that every time I qualify to the World Cup, the training thing before my game I might actually do, but only when I'm actually at the World Cup. Other than that, I'd be simming the training. But because I'm at the World Cup, I might as well play the training drills. But only when I'm at the World Cup. I mean, I don't normally play the training drills. I always skip the drills, but I might as well do one of the training drills and whatever before a World Cup match because it's the World Cup itself. But we'll end the episode there, and I'll see you next time when the World Cup starts.